Hey, what's up guys, Smash Mouth Dipper here. I went over my marks, so I'm going to go ahead and remake this video for y'all. I'm going to try to speed a little bit faster through it. I have 20 minutes to make the video and my phone runs out of storage after that. So I'm just going to go ahead and tell y'all the schedule. I already have dip in, sorry about that. I'm not going to take it out and throw a new one in. We have a temporary schedule this week. Sunday, which is going to be a dip vlog. Today, this is clearly serious information y'all should listen to. Even if you're not a dipper, it's really good information to know for future reference. Just something for y'all to know. So the schedule is going to be a dip vlog today. This is temporary, just this week's schedule. Tomorrow is going to be NCAA March Madness. It's all about NCAA basketball. Tuesday is going to be NASCAR ready in this video. We're going to talk about NASCAR. I'm going to talk about some big stuff that's going on in NASCAR before Daytona 500 comes on February 22nd. I'm excited about it. Wednesday is going to be a different community talk. Thursday is going to be a game talk. Friday is going to be a random talk. And Saturday is going to be best TV shows and movies that are around right now. If you have anything, if you're in a different community, leave a comment. Sure, you can give you a subscribe, and I'll watch your videos. Subscribe to you, I'll shout you out, all that good stuff. I might subscribe to you. If the videos are good, I'll subscribe to you. I'm not going to sit there. I only subscribe to people that I'm going to watch. I watch from middle class videos to low class, all the way up to outlaw videos. It doesn't really matter. If you make good videos, I'm going to watch you regardless if you have 5 subscribers or 500,000. It doesn't matter to me. So that's that. Leave comments below, and I'll surely keep all your comments in consideration for the next week. I'm going to be looking at them a lot because I'm going to get some ideas from your comments, and I'm going to give those who deserve their shout outs for those. So I want to go ahead, and it's going to be a different vlog. It's more of an informational kind of thing. I watched a 40-minute video a couple months back, like a month back ago. 10% better. I got 10%. I gotta kind of fly through this video so my phone doesn't die. So there's the thing. Go ahead and give y'all some background knowledge on dip. It originated in Sweden. Snus and snuff, they're inaccurate. The government whole crap that they tell y'all, all those numbers are inaccurate. They're low levels of contaminants. Snus is a more heated. It's like heated up, so it has more flavor. When you got snuff like dip and chew, it's more of a flared kind of thing, and they both have a few contaminants in them. So just give y'all a story on somebody who had oral cancer. All kudos go to his family. But as far as Tony Gwynn goes, some of you may know who he is. I'm familiar with the name. Tony Gwynn, however, he passed away a while back, and basically he thought that he had cancer from dipping and chewing. Well, he had actually salivary, so your glands in your mouth that produce your saliva. Well, he had cancer in that, and he thought it was from dip, but it came back after everything, blew through the roof, and they tried to throw dip under the bus, which is always trying to throw dip under the bus. It came back that he just had salival gland problems, and that's all with that. There's a really good website. I'm probably going to leave it in the description. You really need to check this website out. It's called RoduTobaccoTruth.blogspot.com. It's going to be in the description. I'll give you a lot more information than what I can give you in 20 minutes. Something to look through, scroll through, skim through, get some information for y'all's video. If you want to make a video just like this, I'm sure people have done it before, but mine's going to be more in depth, just a straight talk on it. Some more background knowledge before we get into it. some of you may already know there's only 28 chemicals in dip, there's 3,000 chemicals in cigarettes, and there's 21 chemicals in coffee. 21 chemicals in coffee. The every morning drink, I personally don't drink coffee, but there's chemicals in apples. You ever heard the saying, an apple a day will keep the doctor away? Well, that's not exactly true. And there are actually chemicals in apples and in other, foods that you eat every day. There's chemicals in everything that you inhale. The air you inhale has chemicals in it. The food that you consume has chemicals in it. Everything has a chemical in it. As far as cancer goes, dentists on average only see 1 to 2 cancer patients a year, and I don't know about y'all, but me, I don't have too many dentists around here, and I don't go to any of them because I go to a dentist in Maryland. But in their whole career of like 40 years of being a dentist, they only see 1 or 2 max. So it's pretty crazy. Only seeing 1 to 2 actual patients that have those problems in your whole career, and half the time it doesn't even come back to be, true. Just want to throw in a little thing. Y'all asked about this too. Somebody asked me for a quote. So a quote that I picked up was from Rodu, Dr. Rodu. His quote is, "Get educated and be proud. If you re-educate yourself, you'll be more proud of yourself because you'll find new things out. And if you re-educate yourself on something, you may learn something that you didn't know before. What you learned before may have made you make a mistake in the past, and you can fix your mistakes by re-educating yourself on something." There's a thing, y'all also asked about this. Me personally, I don't do it, but there's a thing out there. It's like a powder snuff. It's kind of like powder. It's kind of like cinnamon, I guess. Comes in like a little jar, like that big. Just a little jar, and it kind of looks like cinnamon. It's called a powder snuff. Some people, they take like a spoon. Seen in Joey Led's video, y'all asked about it. I guess y'all seen his video or whatever and wanted to come back, and somebody messaged me about it, so just kind of threw it in there. But however, that does elevate you, and it does increase your level. It is a increase of oral cancer. Just some more information on that. So if you do want to try, then that's your decisions. Do not condone you to try. I have like 8 more topics to go over. So another big topic was 10 to 12 of 100,000 people die from automobiles that include fatalities, just the on impact. They passed away. 10 to 12 people of every 100,000 people who own an automobile and drive an automobile. Just something to let y'all know. Dip is not a death sentence. You have a higher percentage of getting an automobile for a death sentence than you do of dipping. Dippers who don't have HPV or do not drink a whole lot of alcohol only have a 6% of getting cancer. Dip and chew do not have any elevated risks that smoking and normal life and powder snuff have. Normal life, in normal life you can get it. Tony Gwynn, for instance, was just a normal life. Another question somebody had asked was leukoplakia. Asked me about that. I did some more research on that, and another word for it was gator lip. Um, Somebody said, "What's gator lip? What's the cause of it? And what can it do?" Well, it's called lycoplegia. The easier definition of it is gator lip or just white plaque. It's just a callus like you get on your hands, and it's just an irritation. It's not anything that you would get picked up as precancers. And the easiest way to avoid this is switching sides. So, switch sides a lot. That's what I do. When I first got into it, I used to get it a lot because I didn't really switch sides and never really messed with it. Once I got it in my lip, I didn't move it because I didn't want to mess it up and get it all over my freaking lip and all through my mouth, getting a whole bunch of floater. So I never really messed with it, but actually switching sides will help you out. Another question was gum recession. What to worry about with that? Basically, it's just a response. Everybody gets gum recession from anything. It's not a disease. Hygiene's big on it. If you brush your teeth 2 times a day and mouthwash both times, you'll be good. Just rinse everything out twice a day. Users and non-users are going to get gum recession regardless. Warning labels is a big thing in the dipping community on here. Actually, 3 out of 4 of those labels are false. The FDA say labels should be removed, that there are no evidence on them other than that it is addictive. That's a fair label to keep. As far as the other 3, they don't mean anything. There's no evidence behind it, and you can't prove it, so they really shouldn't even be there. Basically, it's just all ludicrous. There's no safe activity in this world that you can do as far as playing a sport. If you play football, you can break a bone. If you ride motocross, you can break a bone. If you play basketball, you can break a bone. If you play soccer, you can pull a muscle, break a bone. If you fight MMA, you can get knocked out. You know, it's kind of pick yourself back up. There's no safe activity. Just eating a food could kill you. You could choke to death. I don't know. Congress added the ideas of labels in 1986, so smokers wouldn't switch. You know, to dip. So they had to put warning labels on both, so smokers wouldn't believe that if they switched, then they'd be safe. Well, it's all simple economics, basically. If you know anything about economics, there's monopolies and all that, and there's a law, so no company has overpowered another. So one company can't rule everything. There's rules on that. So in order to fix that, Congress passed it on from 1986, and if you look how long it took about 2 or 3 years ago. They just now started putting it. It just got big like a couple years ago. So that's something to look into. If you think about it, just simple economics and how that works. 30 to 50% of people who dip, they are dual users. They smoke and they dip. 30 to 50% of people who do it, they do both. They both work. They both give you what you're looking for, the nicotine sensation, whatever. But you're better off with just making the switch. That's all that's to it. So that was just a quick informational video on this. It's kind of, it wasn't stupid, but it was just something to get y'all updated on. Again, there is a new schedule. Before my phone dies, though, I do want to tell y'all that me and Shotgun Chevy, we're still doing our partnership, and we're working on a new schedule that's working for both parties, me and him both. So he can make some videos on here, and I can get some stuff done on his channel. He has surpassed us. He has 41 subscribers, and I only have 38. So congratulations to him. Actually, really proud of him because he just started not too long ago, and some of y'all went over there, and he picked up a few along the way. He picked up quite a few along the way. So, I'm very proud of him for accomplishing that. But again, I'm just going to go ahead and go to the schedule one more time. Sunday's done. Tomorrow, NCAA March Madness. Tuesday, NASCAR Readiness. Wednesday, Dipping Community Talk. Thursday, Game Talk. Friday's going to be a Random Talk. And Saturday's going to be best shows and movies that are around right now. Just talk on that. Those will be a little bit shorter videos because there's not as much information on them. There's a lot of information, but there's a lot of dumb stuff. But this was just a full pack because I worked really hard on this and did a lot of research on this and watched a whole bunch of videos. Up to about 3 to 4 hours of videos of just picking everything up and then going back to make sure what was true and what wasn't true. But that's about it. So, this is Smash Mouth Dipper, and if you ain't dipping, you're tripping. That's what we always say at the end of the videos around here. So I will see y'all tomorrow for March Madness video. Make sure you leave a comment, subscribe, share, all that stuff. But I will talk to y'all tomorrow.